That's a liberal.
It's like saying, would you rather have wine or water?
Wine, a half inch means a lot sometimes.
Nobody likes to eat crow. Right.
Now I'm starving.
How much is the economy today? It's that much.
This pumpkin latte sucks, and I want to speak to your manager.
Objection, hearsay. Objection, leading. Objection, hearsay.
Where is that woman when Biden speaks? Get out of here. His name is pronounced Joni. And that's the end of it.
Hi, everyone, and my beautiful daughter, Jennifer.
Hello.
What you up to today?
Nothing. Work. Tired.
Oh.
I'm tired. How are you?
I'm good. I'm really good. I think I'm a little dark, but I'll figure that out when we have a video playing. Yeah, it's been a pretty good week, and I mean, Trump is going like gangbusters, so we may have to be more serious about this show than I thought we would have to be, because he's just like tearing it up.
I know.
Did you see the press conference with Musk?
Nope, I was working in the city all day.
Ah, well, what were you doing in the city?
Can't tell. Very private investigators.
Oh, got it. All right, well, listen, we have Kevin Jones with us. Hello. Yes, it is a glorious day in Trump land. And your friend Howard Zim. Hello, Howard. Francine, how are you?
My grandma.
Grandma Joe. Gloria, good to see you. Mike Smith is with us. How are you, Mike? No. Rumble's there. It's absolutely there. I swear to God, it's there. I see it. I'm looking right at it. So, but stay on YouTube, because Rumble, I don't know about Rumble. Hello, Tammy Morton. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while. Colleen Mahoney, how are you, BFF? Good to see you. Did you hear that Elon's rapper name is Snoop Doge? Oh, excellent. They have signs on the White House lawn saying "Beware of Doge." It's good. Hello, Gina. How are you? Congratulations to Jack. Jack received a quilt from the Veterans Cafe down here in Myrtle Beach for his service.
Nice.
Yeah, great photos on Facebook, and a well-deserved honor. He's a good man. Really good man. Hello, Sean Miller. He's working on the house in Arizona, but have you cranked on the TV? All right, good, because we got a lot of stuff going on today. Angela Ricca, how are you? And Mickey Petrides, how are you, darling? Give Mom a kiss for us. All right, so we have Staten Island news going on, huh?
Yeah.
So it's crazy for all our Staten Island viewers. The Joe Borelli, the minority leader in the New York City Council, very outspoken Trump supporter. One of the real kind of stand-up guys, tells it like it is, keeps his word, even if it's not great. He stepped down to open a consulting firm.
Well, he said his term was up anyway.
His term is up, but he stepped down early. And so now there's going to be a special election for that seat, which is in the South Shore of Staten Island. And it is a nonpartisan election. And and it's going to be, I think, April 29th or the 26th, do you remember?
No.
It's in the 20s. Anyway, and our friend Frank Morano, radio host, WABC radio host, is running for the seat. So if any of you want to replace the stand-up guy with the stand-up guy, and you live on the South Shore, somebody who's going to hold the liberals' feet to the fire, but also he's a common sense guy. He's actually not a Republican. He was independent. He was with the Independence Party. I met him when he was like 14 years old. And he was just getting involved, or 15. He was just getting involved in politics, and he was interested in the Independence Party. And he really, drummed up support on Staten Island for that party. But then, what was her name? Lenora Fulani got involved, and it became corrupt. And so he left and he started a different party. But when the state of New York decided all these third party parties couldn't be anymore, and that you had to get $50,000 for the governor, on the gubernatorial line in order for these minor parties to exist. Frank's party was no more, and he became a Republican. So if you're fed up with the Democrats, socialists, and maybe even the Republicans, Frank's your guy. Go ahead, Jen.
And now he's running. No, now he's running against the 14-year-old.
Yeah, he's got, there's a bunch of people in the race, but it's nonpartisan, and I think it'll be a good race. But Frank's my guy. What about you, Jen?
Yes, even though I can't vote for him.
Yeah, but spread the word. Local news today: mental health issues due to hurricane, fires, plane crashes in 3 weeks of Trump. Yeah, well, I mean, how many plane crashes are we going to have? This is like the fourth one.
What?
Oh, yeah. The one you sent me where
that was just skidding on that.
But it was a plane crash. And then yesterday there was one in Arizona. The singer's plane, Learjet, landed in Arizona, and it skidded off the runway and bashed into another plane and killed somebody. Yeah, so not great. After 6 weeks in Florida, glad to be back home. Well, that's interesting. And you came home to a snowstorm, right? Is there snow in New York, Jen?
No, there was Sunday.
Oh.
No, Saturday.
Yeah. Can't believe they're comparing him to those tragedies. I'm not sure what that's referring to. I'm voting for Jen. Well, you could write her name in, but don't waste your vote. Vote for Frank. I've been sharing about Frank as you requested. There's something going on about signatures. I hate SIGOP. Yeah, there's gonna be all kinds of things. All right. So anyway, let me get rid of this comment. And I thought that we should start what's going on around the internet segment. Just because we're news, politics, and social media. So, Jen, I wanted to show you this commercial. It's a local commercial, and I found it on the internet. The guy's from California, but somehow he wound up in my feed. So watch.
You probably thought this deer was alive, and this coyote was alive, and this pheasant was alive. Nope, they're not. They're dead. They've been taxidermized by Chuck Testa. Ojai Valley Taxidermy. I specialize in the most lifelike dead animals anywhere. Period.
Look at that antelope driving a car.
Nope, it's just Chuck Testa.
Oh no, there's a bear in my bed.
Nope, Chuck Testa.
Hold on a second. There's a leopard feeding on an impala out on my deck.
Nope, it's just Chuck Testa with another realistic mount. Shipped to me from anywhere. Call Chuck Testa for the most lifelike dead animals around, period.
Did that rhino just order a drink?
Nope.
Chuck Testa does not taxidermize.
Just Chuck Testa. I thought I'd get a chuckle out of you for that one.
You did. You got a little one. I need a tissue though. Hold on. Keep speaking.
Keep speaking. Okay, I'll keep speaking. Get another snowstorm tonight and tomorrow, and Thursday 1 to 3 inches. Oh, okay. And Gloria says rain almost every day. Wow, crazy. They compare the tragedy of Trump being president to hurricane fires and plane crashes. Who did? Oh,
yeah, I saw that. Jimmy sent it
Which
to me.
news media outlet was
It's
that?
just on. It's saying hurricanes,
on
plane
X?
crashes. No, because he doesn't have Twitter. So Instagram, Facebook.
He does have Twitter.
Jimmy?
Oh, Jimmy.
No, I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Sorry. All right. Well, at any rate, we're going to show you a lot of what Trump did. But first, we're going to go around the internet. So for any of our ladies out there that this guy's in Florida, I think he's looking for somebody, or he decided to put up a bio. You know how Instagram, Facebook is, encouraging you to put up a bio video. Anyway, this is Sean. Get to know him.
Sean, 50, single, never been married, no kids. I live alone here in Dunedin, Florida, next to Clearwater. I'm originally from South Jersey, near Philly. I listen to metal, rock, and straight edge hardcore. Just down to earth type of guy. I keep to myself, and I'm just living every day happy in paradise. Take care.
I wonder why he's single.
I don't know. It looks like a catch to me. You can save on toothpaste.
There's someone for everyone.
There is someone for everyone. I don't know if that was a hookup video or if that was a just get to know me. But
I don't think he can. I think he's just gonna throw it there and throw it against the wall, see if it lands.
See if it lands. Is Jen's desk in the bar or the bathroom?
Bar.
You should have known the answer to that, Sean Miller. Like she would pass up a bar. Beat a Music Talk Show with Antonio Rolano. Hey, how are you? Good to have you with us, Antonio Rolano. And you should absolutely hawk your show on our show. We love it.
How many people do you get on your talk show?
Yeah, more than us, for sure. Fox Local News saying those are reasons for mental health crisis. Okay. Hello, Kevin Young. Good to have you. Good to have you. All right, should we continue to go around the internet a little bit more? All right. So this is somebody in New York who is protesting everything Donald Trump is doing.
Guess what, America? I'ma still get fab. I'ma still strut my little ass down these streets of New York City. Not necessarily little, but I'ma strut my ass down these New York City streets. Mr. President, as strong as you may feel, as powerful as you may think you are, you don't control how we move around in our bodies and in our clothes and how we move throughout our lives. Now, you may create the idea of it, but you will never stop a real bitch. I'm a still non-binary, third gender, king, queen, and everything in between everywhere because you don't control shit. And for the minions ready to jump in my comments, ready to challenge me because that man is in the big old house, you can eat a dick.
He eats dicks too.
I was afraid he had that mirror behind him. I was afraid that the tuck was going to peek out that dress. That was bad. That was bad. But anyway, around the internet. Well, I'm glad you're doing good. We're doing good too. The dude can debate Debbie Wasserman Schultz on CTV, Community TV, and YouTube. Wonderful. Everybody check out Antonio's podcast. Love at first sight. Yeah. I think we're talking about Sean. Nothing needs to be said. Yeah. Sometimes you have no words. Well, that's wonderful. I don't know that you want to interview us. We're pretty tough. Okay. So
I'll go on your show.
All right. Jennifer will interview with you. So there you go. Hell is waiting for whatever. Oh, gosh. All right. So I don't know if anybody else has heard about the woman, the American woman who went to Pakistan, and she went there to meet supposedly her husband, who turned out to be like a 19-year-old kid who was, I guess, trying to catfish her because she said she had a lot of money. And she bought a ticket and she went to Karachi, where he lived in Pakistan. And when he found out she was coming, he and his whole family left. They left their house. They left. And she started camping out in the garage, in the where they, the parking garage, waiting for the family to come back, and swearing that she was married to him and that she was pregnant. At any rate, there was a
how'd she get pregnant?
But she didn't. She isn't. She's just fat, but she was telling everybody she was pregnant with this guy's baby, even though they had never met, and supposedly got married on the internet. Any rate, there was a humanitarian organization that decided to kind of rescue her because she was sleeping in the parking garage, and so Chiba is the organization, and that's the name of the man who created this organization. We probably send money to them through USAID. Any rate, he goes, he rescues her, and he, at first she's really docile and demure and thankful, and within like hours, she becomes demanding, crazy, and anyway. She overstayed her visa. She was supposed to be there 2 weeks. And she was in late January. She was still there. I don't know if she's still there now, but anyway, I thought that I would show a compilation of what's going on with this. If you're on TikTok, you know about this Pakistan lady. If you're not, I think it's interesting.
I thought she was American.
I'm sorry, American lady in Pakistan. But here's the wonderful thing is the people of Pakistan, what happened was the people of Pakistan are so accommodating that they were treating her really, really well. And the press started.
All right, play the videos because we're losing viewers.
Okay.
They're dropping.
Sister, you are welcome at Chipa headquarters. I am social worker Ramzan Chipa. Wa alaikum assalam. How are you?
I'm good. I got a
Please come on.
Can I have 2 Big Mix doubles, cheeseburger, large fry, extra salt, 2 apple pies, and a large Fanta orange soda. Make that another extra fries with extra salt. That's it. I would like to come out. Yes, hello, this is the Hilton Hotel. Thank you very much. I would like the government to drop $200K in this hotel. This is a nice hotel. She's the owner right here. Thank you.
I'm not the owner. Sorry, ma'am.
Go get the owner, please.
The owner is not here, ma'am.
The owner, this is the owner. Say hello, everybody. This is the owner. Say hello. She's very shy. This woman right here in the blue, she's very disrespectful in the back. Y'all need to get her out of here. Get a photo of her, please.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes.
What are you trying to do here?
I was trying to help your hotel. Now, y'all can shut this hotel down. This place is no good. It's going to be under new management. They are very disrespectful. I was pregnant, and they did not accept me here. Where's my husband?
Husband is coming.
Good morning.
गुड मॉर्निंग कह रही हैं भाई आपको सबको और भाइयों का शुक्रिया अदा करता हूँ और ये जो सिस्टर है वो आप सबको गुड मॉर्निंग कह रही हैं.
I came here to visit today to fix up this place, to reconstruct this place. I hope he's saying the right things, okay? Like I said, Pakistan needs to be reconstructed the right way. Do you hear me, guys? Make sure y'all get this on your camera. I'm married to Nidel Hamid. I'm Onaija Hamid. We are moving to Dubai very soon. We're going to have our baby in Dubai. I'm asking the government for $100K in my pockets so I could do real estate. My husband will own it in Karachi. We will not live here, but we will get this job done right away. I'm asking for $20K right away in my pockets at the end of this week. That's all, folks, for today. That's it. He have nothing else to say. I'm not talking unless y'all giving me land and 2,000 or more every week. You hear me?
Yeah, show me your money, please.
This is just half of my money.
This is not a dollar. This is Pakistani currency.
This is converted in from USD to Pakistan.
Okay.
I want from you guys 20K USD up front. 5 to 10K every week or every 2 weeks. What's my plan? Is to shield this place down and to make it a home. Throat is hurting.
Cash हो जाए. Inhale the cigarette. दूर दूर दबंग दबंग दबंग
Shut up!
पीपा के बारे में बोल दिया ये बोले पीपा को बर्गर ऐसे खिलाया था. This is good. This is food is good. Pakistani people is good.
Yeah.
Our country is very good.
I love y'all.
Or in Saint Police.
Zindabad. Simply bad.
Saint Police Zindabad.
This is my bodyguard, and he will be getting paid over 100K every 2 weeks.
Right now, she has a mental bipolar disorder, so she can't think correctly at this moment.
I found a picture of her now.
She went to Pakistan, not to Gaza.
No, anyone would behead her. Just to shut her up.
So the news media was following her around. Her husband still is following her around, and then she blew up so much that you see the guy feeding her. They were getting endorsements from her. Anybody who posted about her, their social media blew up. It was crazy. It was. Yeah. Wacko and let's send all the homeless and mentally ill to Pakistan. Really? They treat them very well. Holy crap. They put that freak on their TV. Absolutely, they did. She's crazy. She is. Dubai will say goodbye. Oh, could you imagine her in Dubai? Oh, my gosh. Poor bastard is a mental case. Listen, probably got catfished and just doing what is done to us. I hope they don't hang her. Pakistan is a very welcoming country. I mean, they're really, really polite people, as you can see. That guy, I mean,
no, they're not. Did you see the hotel owner? No, they're not.
They're
very rude. Very rude people. Very, very rude, Pakistan. Very rude people.
They did not, Sean. They didn't deport her. They talked about it, but they didn't deport her. I mean, I don't know where she is right now, but up until the end of January, she was still there and was not deported, even though. Jennifer believes that something else happened. I can't see when you make me laugh like that, Jennifer. Sign the picture, Jen. Biden. It would have been worth $1 million. Oh my God. Hello, Billy Nolan. Hello. Pakistanis will welcome all our revolutionaries with open arms. Leave ASAP. Oh my gosh. Hello, Ralph Rubinek. So that's what's going on around the social media. I thought you would like it. Let us know in the comments if you think that this should be a regular segment for us around the internet, around social media. Oh my God. All right. They're still coming in. They got tired of her real fast. Apparently not. She was there for 6 months. Hello, OG. I was wondering where you were, Lucille. Yes. Okay. You're staying low. Got it. All right. Now that we got the social media aspect over with, let's take a look at Doge. Jen, are you following what's going on with Doge?
No, sort of. Oh yeah, I mean,
well, you could talk over this. This is just I love this. Unburdened by what has been. This is the Doge X feed. NASA leadership has verified that this was canceled today. 500K to Politico. $1 billion. $1 billion they saved in DEI programs. They canceled. $1 billion. $1 billion. At the Department of Agriculture, 18 contracts related to DEI, $9 million. So, it's kind of some crazy stuff that's going on. 22 consulting contracts, $45 million. It's just our tax dollars are going for garbage. I mean, literally garbage. And soon we're going to get another tax bill, April 15th. And who's going to want to pay that tax bill? I don't want to write a check knowing that all this money has been wasted. But
I'm not going to pay my taxes anyway, so I wasn't planning on it.
I'm starting to think we should all just,
Even the accountants tripled their fees.
Yeah, it's crazy because the tax code has gotten so crazy. All right, Sean likes that. So does Tammy. Snoop Doge, I love it. Okay, all right. So around social media will be a regular segment. I love Doge too, and these lunatics are fighting them. Yes, they are. So taxation is theft. I agree. So let's just see. A series of protests have been going on. From members of Congress across every single day since Doge uncovered what was going on with USAID. So watch this.
Oh, you want to use our money to go to Mars? No, we want to use our money right here in Washington, D.C.
What we're in the face of right now is an authoritarian takeover of our country, and we say hell no.
We're members of Congress.
We're members of Congress. We're members of Congress.
We're coming in. Don't lock the door. We're coming in. Who are you?
You're not coming in.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Who are you?
Who are you, sir?
Do you have business here?
Yes. I've sent the assistant secretary a letter alerting her that we would be here today, and we've asked her for a meeting.
Yeah, that's been accepted, so until that's accepted. It doesn't need to be accepted.
What authority do you have? And what do you do here?
What do you do here?
Security responsibility.
Get out of the way. We pay for your job. We pay you.
We're members of
We pay you.
We're members of Congress.
Nobody is accepting me.
of Congress.
We haven't heard that from the secretary. We haven't heard that from the spokesman.
I'm relaying that.
You are not the spokesman for the department. You are a security guard.
Can you identify
yourself?
I already did. We are members of Congress. We'd like that to the Department.
You don't have any identification. Where's your ID? Where's your ID?
We are not.
It's not good enough.
We are not.
There is no authority for you to deny members of Congress their oversight responsibility.
We're the
If you
appropriate.
have an appointment, then you're on a guest list, we will let you in.
So can I ask you a question? You have to be on a guest. Is what you're saying? Is what you're saying?
Or you have to have an escort.
Let me ask you a question. Can I ask my question? Are you telling me today that you have to be on a guest list in order to come to the Department of Education?
Either we are informed in advance if somebody's coming, or there's
You
an
were
escort.
informed. You were informed in advance.
So
94 members of
To
Congress.
take you where you're going.
Sir,
I
94
have
members
to
of
have-
Congress signed a letter asking the acting secretary for a meeting and to answer a simple question. And she's apparently.
I'm not aware of the meeting.
Last year, we'd be able to walk in and go to that desk.
I mean, the response I got right here, that doesn't sound like
Sir,
it's not dangerous.
I'm going to stop you right there. No. I'm going to stop you right there and put it on the record. You did not get a dangerous response
You
here.
tell me to get out of the way?
You did not get a dangerous response here. So
We're not dangerous people. We're not. I don't know. We're security. There are no thieves and thugs out here. We're members of Congress.
And goddamn it, shut down the Senate! We are at war!
We have to fight this in the courts. We have to fight this in the Congress. We have to fight this in the streets. We need to fight this all over America.
Well, first off, that was the janitor. And secondly, he pays them. He pays them. They don't pay him. It's the opposite.
That's right.
And that was like January. That's how January 6th started.
Angry mob. We're not dangerous. We're not thieves and thugs. We're members of Congress.
That was February 6th now.
Yeah, right. That's what I said. All right, for the record, that man, his name was Jim Harfield. He is the deputy secretary or deputy assistant secretary for the U.S. Department of Education. He's in charge of security, facilities, and logistics. Just in case anybody wants to send him a card saying, good job,
January
Jim.
19th, he was the janitor.
Do you believe how they were talking to him? Like he was who are you? Who are you? She slaps his ID. He was, oh my God, I can't even. What pieces of crap. These are the people that represent us in Congress. And they had a nerve to put a cage around the Capitol, worried about us. Screw that. That cage should stay around the Capitol and they should never be allowed out. Doge will give us the first balanced budget our country has had in generations. Agreed, because I don't think the country never had a balanced budget. No, that's a lie. We did in the 1800s and 1900s. Biden screwed more seniors than any other Democrat. Yeah. Like being mad at the auditor for telling you bank has been stealing from you and not mad at the bank. Yeah, exactly. Mulia, how are you? How many billions will actually fine? Pelosi, Schumer, Fauci, and Schiff will get out of politics. Oh, they're predicting $1 trillion. And I'm going to show you the Elon Musk and Trump press conference. I think that does protest too much. Indeed, send it to Mars. Yeah, really. Oh, by the way, I think it was, I can't remember who it was that said, I think it was Howard Zinn last week that said that, what's her name? Oh, God, the California, I want to say Marjorie Taylor Greene, but it's not. I'll think of it. That the California Congresswoman who was saying, who are you? Who are you? Let us in. They said that she was, what?
It's an asshole.
Yeah, somebody said that she reminded them of Wheezy's mother on the Jeffersons. So I think Howard Zinn, you nailed it. J.B. Pritzker, governor of Illinois, had over 60 NGOs. Yeah, Mike, thank you for that information. He shouldn't have any. He shouldn't have any NGOs. Love this guard. I would have lost it, but he was so nice. Wasn't he great? Jim Harfield. Democrats protesting, it's insurrection, arrest the Democrats. Yeah. Shouldn't they be doing their jobs? Yeah. This is the first time they were ever at the Department of Education, apparently. Some call, yeah, there you go. Some call George Jefferson, his mother escaped from the senior center. Again, that's perfect. Democrats are dangerous. All thieves and thugs. Yeah, they sure are. Just because they requested a meeting does not mean it was granted. They are pure evil. They are. Why is it every time I gave a Democrat's lawful order, they always start off with, I pay your salary, then expletives? Always. I mean, it was amazing. How many times did they hear that in their congressional office?
They pay a lot of salaries. They must be broke.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, no, they're not broke because they get insider trading. Here we go again. They want to fight in the streets. Yep. Couldn't pay attention the whole time. I was looking at his Band-Aid. No, it was his glasses. I thought so too. But it was the strap for his glasses so that they hang down over his neck. Stages of mourning, despair, disbelief, and now anger. Go home. I love it. Maxine Waters, his mother Jefferson. There we go. Yes. Yeah. I don't know why I have brain farts all the time, and I stopped drinking forever ago. Okay. Let's see. All right. So here is the actual Treasury Secretary talking about the disinformation the Democrats are giving out in the street to the press, and the press is repeating. Watch.
There is widespread concern about the Doge team's access to sensitive payment systems. Are you worried at all that that access and that tinkering of the payment systems could affect the Treasuries market or cause any disruption?
Good. Well, Saleha, thank you for asking me about that, because there's a lot of misinformation out there. First of all, when you say the Doge team, these are Treasury employees. It is 2 Treasury employees, one of whom I personally interviewed in his final round. There is no tinkering with the system. They are on read-only. They are looking, they can make no changes. It is an operational program to suggest improvement. So we make 1.3 billion payments a year, and this is 2 employees who are working with a group of long-standing employees.
Elon Musk just half an hour ago tweeted out that Treasury needs to stop approving certain payments. Has your staff tried to block any payments here at Treasury?
We have not, and I'm glad you asked that too. And just to put it in perspective, Elon and I are completely aligned in terms of cutting waste and increasing accountability and transparency for the American people. I believe that this Doge program in my adult life is one of the most important audits of government or changes to government structure we have seen. That when I was in my 20s, we had the Grace Report, and there's some great suggestions that came out of that, never implemented. Under Clinton and Gore, I think it was to government efficiency or reduce government. Nothing happened. So President Trump came in, there's a big agenda, and I think that there are gigantic cost savings for the American people here. And I think it's unfortunate the way the media wants to lampoon what is going on. These are highly trained professionals. This is not some roving band going around doing things. This is methodical, and it is going to yield big savings.
He needs this. Somebody give the man water.
I know. Poor Scott. Right? Yeah. I think he was struggling with the cold or something. But at any rate, I mean, there's our actual Treasury Secretary talking about how this is going. And, Kevin's right. They won't hear this at all. It's hard again. It's hard. You're absolutely right. They don't want the truth. They don't want to hear information. They just want to, scream and yell and carry on. And, and then accuse us of doing the same. It's crazy. But I just love that the Republicans are sticking together. I just love how nobody is being stopped. There's been a whole bunch of judges that were court cases filed in blue states. So the blue judges are trying to stop Trump, but Trump held a press conference today to get in front of that. Democrats are bitching because they can't make money anymore and pocket the taxpayers' money. You're right. Cry harder. Yep, you're right. So here's Trump and Musk. I know you're going to have plenty to say about this, Jen, but here's Trump and Musk.
It's going to be probably close to $1 trillion. It could be close to $1 trillion that we're going to find. That will have quite an impact on the budget.
We can cut the budget deficit in half from 2 trillion to 1, and then with deregulation, because there's a lot of sort of regulations that don't ultimately serve the public good. We need to free the builders of America to build, and if we do that, that means I think we can get the economic growth to be maybe 3-4%, maybe 5%, and that means if you can get $1 trillion of economic growth and you cut the budget deficit by $1 trillion, between now and next year, there is no inflation. There's no inflation in 26. And if the government is not borrowing as much, it means that interest costs decline. So everyone's, the mortgage, their car payment, their credit card bills, anything, their student debt, the monthly payments drop. That's a fantastic scenario for the average American.
Yeah, the answer is I always abide by the courts, always abide by them, and will appeal. But appeals take a long time, and I would hope that a judge, if you go into a judge and you show him, here's a corrupt situation, we have a check to be sent, but we found it to be corrupt. Do you want us to send this corrupt check to a person, or do you want us not to give it and give it back to the taxpayer? I would hope a judge would say, don't send it, give it back to the taxpayer.
Yeah, if I can add to that, what we're finding is that a bunch of the fraud is not even going to Americans. So I think we can all agree that if there's going to be fraud, it should at least go to Americans. But a bunch of the fraud rings that are operating in the United States and taking advantage of the federal government, especially in the entitlements programs, are actually foreign fraud rings. They're operating in other countries and actually exporting money to other countries. We should stop that. And this is big numbers. Talking about $100 to $200 billion a year. If a company or an organization is on a do not pay list, we should not pay it. I'm sure you would agree. Like if it's quite hard to get on that payment, the do not pay list, it means that this is someone that is like dead people, terrorists, known fraudsters, that kind of thing. We should not pay them. But currently we do, which is crazy. We should stop that.
Can you personally guarantee that the workers who opt in to resign now will be paid through September?
They'll get their money, but they're getting a good deal. They're getting a big buyout. And what we're trying to do is reduce government. We have too many people. We have office space. It's occupied by 4%. Nobody's showing up to work because they were told not to. And then Biden gave them a 5-year pass, some of them, 48,000 of them, gave them a 5-year pass, that for 5 years, you don't have to show up to work. Any court that would say that the president or his representatives, like Secretary of the Treasury, Secretary of State, whatever, doesn't have the right to go over their books and make sure everything's honest. I mean, how can you have a country? You can't have anything that way. You can't have a business that way. You can't have a country that way.
Elon's son found $1 trillion up his nose. Here, father. I found your $1 trillion.
I'm wondering. I was so worried. I was watching him picking his nose, and I saw him inching over to Trump, and I was wondering if he was going to go wipe his hand on Trump. But then I realized he was wiping it on the Resolute desk.
The free-for-all in that White House. Cocaine, snot.
Well, no cocaine in this administration, but oh my God. Oh, that the press conference was, the kid was just, he was all over the place. It reminded me of Andrew with Rudy Giuliani's inauguration. Oh, it was crazy. Doge is the most erotic word in the English language. I agree. How cool is his son? Yeah, as Jennifer said, there's a golden burgers all over the rescue desk. You know what his son's name is, right?
Snot. What is it?
X.
Oh.
That's his son's name, X. Just X. I love how Elon always has his kid on his shoulders. The kid gets to see his dad working in the White House. Yeah, that kid has seen a lot of things. He's met a lot of people. Sanitizing process happening now. Yeah, is he's, I think that Trump is a little bit of a germaphobe. You got to give it to him. I mean, that kid, it was about an hour-long press conference, and that kid was everywhere talking over Trump. And
it was ADD and autism in one room.
It was crazy. But here's the thing. Biden couldn't answer questions when he was reading them, the answers off a teleprompter, right? Trump's got a kid running coming around.
Towards him.
Got Elon Musk interrupting him. And
Does Elon Musk have a British accent somewhere in there?
South Africa.
Oh, that's right.
South Africa. I love what he said. I love what he said. The problem is that the fraud isn't even going. The money is not going to Americans. If we're going to have fraud, at least let the money go to Americans. No, they're going to the foreigners overseas. It's great. It's great.
I love President Elon. And Vice President Trump.
You know what? And you know this about me, and I think you're the same. I know that I don't know everything. I know that I'm limited by my experiences. So when I have to do a thing, I find the best that there is at that thing, and I engage them to come on to my team so that we do well. And I take my hands off the wheel and I let them go. And that's exactly what Trump did. I mean, not only is he the wealthiest man in the world, but he has taken companies that have been overbloated and a mess, and he's fixed them, and he's willing to do it for nothing because he knows he made his money in America. What could the Democrats possibly have a problem with this? Conversely, George Soros made his money not by producing things, but by shorting economies around the world. You know, and he says it too. I mean, he said it happily. Listen, I'm not, here to be a good guy. I'm here to make money. So they for George Soros, they worship Elon Musk, who put a fucking chip in somebody's brain who never walked and helped that person walk again. He's the devil to them. Think about that.
Well, I'm saying is poor J.D. Vance. He could have been vice president, and now it's Trump. He was that close to being vice president. Now it's Trump.
Well, let me tell you something. They asked Trump yesterday about J.D. Vance and should he succeed him as president. And Trump's reaction was like, no, it's too early. And that's it. Everybody was like, oh, my God.
Because he wants Elon.
But he's right. Trump is right. You can't say now. You don't know. He says we're just 3 weeks in. We got to see what's going on. He's a great guy. I trust him, but let's let the administration play out.
It's going to be Elon.
Yeah. The Biden administration purposely created a shitload of problems for Trump to deal with. Well, somebody was going to have to deal with him, right? If it wasn't, I mean, yeah, later on he made things, when he knew it was going to be Trump.
So funny because somebody who was not going to vote for Trump that I'm very close with, who did vote for Trump yesterday, was saying he's the Messiah. He is the next. He's the Messiah.
Well, there are a group of people that believe that, but I can tell you he was persecuted like Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and that's what she said. The bullet just grazed him, and he just went like this. And
there's a lot of similarities to the Bible stories, but who knows? But I don't know that America, would be the place, but maybe it will be. I don't know because we're a superpower. Maybe
did Messiah have an orange tan? Who knows? Back then? I don't know. Was there spray tan? Was there not? There might have been.
No. Sean was typing. He missed the nose picking. Oh man, that was 5 minutes. Well, not 5 minutes, but it was a good.
He was digging.
Of digging, yeah. He was mining that kid. How about paying Social Security to a 150-year-old person? There's so much. I mean, he found that Social Security was paying all the migrants, and that was the big no. I mean, can you imagine that? We were using Social Security, which every year we hear the Democrats cry that it's insolvent and it's going to go under, and they were giving it to people that don't even, weren't even legally here and paid into it. It's crazy. Frank Zappa named his kids Moon Unit and Dweezil. Yeah, I get it. But I mean, this is X. I'm not saying this. It's just X. That's the kid's name. I'm going to tell you what. It's going to be very interesting when he has to sign a contract, right? The kid. Because if you can't read, they say make an X and then you have to have a witness. So the kid's going to sign his name.
Well, first of all, he's not going to be signing his own name. Someone will be doing it for him.
It doesn't matter. The people on the contract are going to go, no, then we need a witness because you can't just make an X. We need a witness. Get it? Elon Musk's son's name, XAEA12, is pronounced, oh, really? Oh, I thought it was just X. X-12. The X is pronounced like the letter X, and the AE is pronounced Ash. X-12? Okay. Thank you for that, Mick Smith. I did not know that. But really, the kid's going to have a hard time signing his name.
Or getting a girlfriend.
I thought my name was bad, Letitia.
I thought when you spelled my name with one N, I was doomed for life. Thank God the DMV didn't catch me when I changed it.
Listen, how could Letitia had a hard time making a Jennifer, especially when it came from Genueva? I mean, I had to figure it out. I wasn't really at the time skilled in American names, so forgive me. None of these tards have ever built anything. All they know is grifting and stealing. Really, I mean, here these members of Congress are standing out there like they know everything. I mean, AOC saying that Elon Musk is stupid. Really? They've never done anything. They've lived off the public dole. What's his name? Hakeem Jeffries today made a speech and talked about, why is this light doing that? Talked about how his mother worked for the government, his father worked for the government. He was raised on, everybody in his family worked for the government. You know what that tells me? I mean, really? What kind of job did you have? Government jobs. Like he was proud of that. Great leader always wants people that are smarter and harder working than they are. And that's what Trump is, one of the greatest leaders. Elon can never be president. He was not born in this country. That is correct, Angela. And thanks for saying that. That's true. Elon's other son has an even weirder name, multiple letters. Okay. I never delved into, he has got like 12 kids, right? Oh, then it's.
Can you imagine him having sex?
Elon? I don't know. I think he's probably kinky in bed. They hate these two billionaires because they're working for free. Look up billionaire and there is a pic of Elon. Yeah. I mean, it really is a sin. I mean, because he's such a good man, Elon. I mean, I've always loved him ever since, even before Tesla, when he first came on the scene and people started noticing him. I think he's just great. Yeah, Democrats want to make Social Security go under and blame Trump. That's a good point. Very good point. AOC is evidence that airheads exist. Yeah. Jeffries is confused. Thinks if you get a check from government, you work for them. Oh God, that's funny. Okay, let's see. We got 8 minutes left. What am I going to show you? Oh, okay. So Liz Warren, right, has been carrying on out there, but listen to what she had to say during the Bush administration.
When that much money disappears, it's usually because somebody broke some laws somewhere. But if we don't look, if we don't ask, if we don't uncover it and make it all public, we'll never find it.
So when it was Bush, she wanted it to be looked at. Now she doesn't want anything looked at. Okay, and here's one of the employees of Doge being talked about in the press, not so favorably.
So this is a 19-year-old high school graduate who has used the unfortunate nickname Big Balls online. So that would be one way that we could refer to him. He is now working at Musk's behest inside Doge. And we looked into his background. And so we found several notable things, Aaron, one of which is that this individual has founded multiple companies, including one with another unfortunate name, Tesla.Sexy LLC, which he established in 2021. He would have been around 16 years old. Now, this LLC controls dozens of web domains.
And then he also has big balls.
So let's think about this. It's an unfortunate name. Big balls, I guess, because that connotes toxic masculinity. So that's why that's unfortunate. Tell me why Tesla.Sexy LLC is an unfortunate name. A 16-year-old, they buried the lead. A 16-year-old created a company that owns multiple domain names. At 16 years old, what were you thinking about? Were you opening businesses? He's now 19 years old and he's got multiple businesses. So, but you have a problem with that. You have a problem with
big balls, ladies, really? Calm down.
But But the press celebrated this child just several years ago.
My message is that we'll be watching you. This is all wrong. I shouldn't be up here. I should be back in school on the other side of the ocean. Yet you all come to us young people for hope. How dare you? You have stolen my dreams and my childhood with your empty words, and yet I'm one of the lucky ones. People are suffering. People are dying. Entire ecosystems are collapsing. We are in the beginning of a mass extinction, and all you can talk about is money and fairy tales of eternal economic growth.
I saw her in Williamsburg last week with armpit hair and a mustache. Just so you know, in case anyone wants to know what happened to her. Yep.
Greta Thunberg. I mean, do you remember?
She was picking out of the trash.
She was everywhere. And I mean, come on. We are mass extinction. What the hell
Oliver
do you know?
Twist.
You're 15 years old. What does she know? Tell me that she started a couple of companies and I'd be impressed, but no.
No, she's the Karen of wherever she comes from.
The Netherlands.
Yeah, Karen of the Netherlands.
Oh, really? Greta said that? Oh, that I did not know. That's amazing. She's a great actress with the script. Yeah, her parents exploiting her. Greta is crazy as they get. Yep, indeed. So are her parents. Is she Shrek's daughter? I don't know. I love this. They can now refer to Trump as huge balls. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Those chicks know nothing about balls. No, they don't. They really don't. Okay. And here's our friends. This is pretty good from the Walk Away campaign. Interviewing some people out on the street. Brandon Straka during these protests.
In America, their voices aren't heard, their issues aren't paid attention to.
What does this sign mean to you?
You know, black women are probably the least respected in America. Their voices aren't heard, their issues aren't paid attention to. Many white women look beyond their own personal interests and they leave black women out of the conversation. And I think America needs to change about that.
What are we not trusting them to do right now?
How to care for our country, how to care for each other, how to stand up and fight for things that aren't right.
Millions of black women voted for Trump. Should we trust them?
Ooh, I'll take your hand in mine through the...
I don't think that's true. Millions of black women voted for Trump?
Way too many. Way too many. It is...
Should we trust them?
I don't know.
Maybe not trust black women then.
That's not true. I do trust black women.
Who'd vote for Kamala Harris?
I think... He wants to know if I trust the black women who voted for Trump.
I think they voted against their own interests, so it's really hard to put the idea of trust together with someone who is continuing to vote against themselves, right?
So it sounds like they don't have very good judgment.
Yeah, I'm not sure that it's not having good judgment. I don't think they necessarily connect the dots, and I do...
They're stupid.
No, they're not stupid, but I think it's...
No, I'm just asking because... But it is hard to trust people who are stupid and have bad judgment, right? And black women who vote for Trump are stupid and have bad judgment.
Oh, we did not say that. Nope.
I think they don't connect the dots, and so they're looking at only certain things and thinking that's important, and not connecting the dots.
It sounds like those black women need to be educated by white women like you.
Yeah, not
true. Not.
They just need a good white woman to come in and tell them what's up.
You're putting words in our mouths again, and you're trading it.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to do that.
This idea that white people are going to be the white saviors pisses me off.
But if white women like you don't educate them, how are they ever going to learn to vote the way that they're supposed to vote?
you know, as a white woman, I'm happy to help educate and talk to people, but it's not my job to go convince somebody else.
I don't trust any woman with a pussy hat on. That's it. Especially a knitted one.
A knitted one, right?
And I don't trust the person who knitted it.
How freaking amazingly condescending these women are, to just, okay, if you're black, I trust you. Except for if you voted for Trump. Well, but you must have lost your way.
Uneducated.
Oh my God, I
You
can't.
missed that one.
I can't. I can't. How dare you? Anyway, I love your show. So much more fun than watching the news. I will watch you every night. Well, thank you. We usually put clips up.
Well, Sean took his Xanax tonight.
What's that? Yeah, God bless Sean. I love Sean. Tell me you're a retard. Well, tell me you're a retard. Yeah. Hi, ladies. Oh, Kim. Well, you make those dollars. We're a capitalist group here. It's like watching a puppet show. Yeah, it really is. Okay, we're over. So, do you want to quickly see Chuck Schumer? No, I'll save him until next week. All right. So, anyway, listen. Please like and subscribe. Please, go to YouTube. When if you subscribe and get notifications, then you know that we clip up the show and do some like shorts and have a lot of other stuff on our YouTube channel. So I really think that's the place we should go. Rumble, I don't know. Rumble is just, it's dead. It's not doing anything for us. I think that you needed to come to Rumble with a big following in order to get them to promote
No
you.
one needs Rumble anymore.
Yeah. So YouTube has been much better with us. We're trying to get to that 1,000, subscribers. We're right at 500.
We have four. We have
500. Almost 500. Almost 500. We need to get over that 1,000 mark, because once we're over the 1,000 mark, then they treat you like you're something. So share.
Treat you
YouTube.
like a black woman that voted for Kamala.
All right, Jenny, you get the last word, honey.
I just said it.
Okay. I love you all. Thank you so much. See you next Tuesday. And I especially love you, daughter. And I can't wait to see you in 2 days. Bye, everybody. Have a great night.